Cheers. Just making a few fags before I head down to the farm shop, buy a few veggies, and have a couple of beers with them. Nuclear weapons. Okay, so a while ago, I'd say about a year ago, I came across the theory that in fact they don't exist, and then read widely around it over the last year, not fanatically, but you know, read quite a bit, listened to quite a bit, and there's little doubt that an awful lot of the tests and crap that they showed in the 60s and 70s and stuff like that was faked. And they haven't done any tests and things above ground for a while now, and I think that's because it's so much harder now for it to be faked. However, with the advent of amazing AI and CGI, maybe they will try and fake it, because they've faking all sorts of crap at the moment. But just logically, if you think about it, so we're told the official story is these things were invented by a Jew, and that's not being antiseptic, not a nation renowned for their honesty, like the Italians or the Spanish, unlike the Norwegians or the Danish or the Swedish. So there we go. In the mid-40s, used a couple of times in Japan to bring an end to the war quickly. And since that time, so that's 80 years ago, never been used again. But it's not like the last 80 years have been particularly peaceful on the planet. And the nuclear nations being, well, originally the Americans, the Brits, the French, the Soviets, the Chinese, Indians, Pakistanis, and then the big, have the Israelis got them or have they not? Because the IEA doesn't go in there and check, but Dimona and blah blah blah. So all these nations have these weapons, North Koreans, but I've never used them. So has mankind suddenly become exceptionally altruistic over the last 80 years and decided no, not to use them? The mutually assured destruction thing is crap. And a lot of those nations that have them are absolute fucking nutters. I mean, you see what the Israelis do to Palestine. The Indians and Pakistanis are always at each other's throats. The Chinese, not renowned for their hesitation in killing people, as they killed millions in the communist purges. The Russians as well. The Soviets, killed fucking millions of people, but have a hesitation about using nuclear weapons. My arse. But then the thing is, when you come to the realization that they're most probably fake, and in fact they've just been scamming loads and loads of taxpayer money throughout the whole globe, nuclear deterrence and nuclear this and nuclear that, and the armaments industry have siphoned off loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of taxpayer, trillions of dollars of taxpayer money over the last 80 years because of this. Add to that, when in human history have we ever invented a weapon and then not used it? I mean, it's just, it doesn't happen. There's always an advance in, especially bombs and missiles. There's always advance. And this last conflict in Iran, you know, if the Israelis really had nuclear weapons, instead of faffing around for the last 3 weeks, chuck a nuke in the desert in the middle of nowhere in Iran, send them a message saying the next one's in the middle of Tehran, unless you regime change. Job done, you know? And then you're not faffing around sending millions and billions of dollars of ordnance at each other and fucking around. It's just, that's it. Job done. But it's to stop Iran getting nuclear weapons. It's just, when you really, really, really think about it, it makes no sense. And people are a lot smarter than me in physics have said that it makes no sense. If it makes sense to you, tell me why. Change my mind. It's all crap.